With knockouts becoming the highlight reel of the boxing world, it's only inevitable as fans that we urge to look back and reflect over some of the most devastating the sport has to offer. And doing so, we continue to venture on with our popular knockout presentations with a part 2 video to another previous video out of our collection. But before we do, make sure you hit that subscribe button and keep that guard up high as we enter another boxing roller coaster that you're not going to want to miss. What better way to start the show other than a kick back to the 90s, where the arguable debate of Julian Jackson being boxing's hardest puncher continued after his brutal finish over Harold Graham shook up the middleweight division.
Any mistake made by him, I will definitely be there to take the opportunity.
Ever further behind them. Oh no! That's what we were worried about. He won't get up from that. He's at a right hand.
Back in the horizon of Abraham's career, he too seemed to carry punching power that racked up an astonishing 30 KO victories over the course of a challenging career. Some just as brutal as this one.
We have a bill full of interest, and it's headed by the most explosive young man in British boxing.
When it came to the middleweight division, no one seemed to have more aggression and passion for destruction than the Dark Destroyer, as Nigel Benn previously came off a 10 knockout win streak to show in his 11th he wasn't done just yet.
Punch of the fight from Ben, bang on the button, and you've got to say he punches hard and he punches accurately.
However, Golovkin has always had the division running scared, as his thunderous Kazakh nature for walking down and crushing his opponent's will to win has never come second to none.
Who do you want to fight next?
You know, everybody knows.
Whatever the boxing world may think of him, it's always been hard to create a catalog of epic knockouts without the Bronze Bomber.
My right hand is a beast.
Please welcome Gerald Washington.
Seeing both men carried bad intentions from the very beginning, it was Washington's heavier hands and aggressiveness that managed to send the Nordic Nightmare to the canvas.
What have you got to say to him now?
I just say he's right in front of me, and I can honestly tell him that I'm going to knock him spark out.
After hitting the canvas multiple times throughout the fight, the Prince's will to push through adversity to end the show in the 4th showed us why he really was the man to beat in the division.
And another left hand hook. He's knocked out. It is over. And Prince Nassim Hamed, well, the American dream does take off for him after it looked so dodgy.
By knocking somebody out that much. And I took him out. I took his power, and he couldn't take mine.
You got any excuses tonight, Roy? Let's not ask questions like that. Let's touch gloves and go to work. Tonight, Roy. Let's go to work.
Another rivalry met with a bitter ending after previously beating Tarver in their first encounter by majority decision. Roy's second outing with the Magic Man abruptly ended in a shocking finish just 2 rounds in.
What a statement by Antonio Tarver.
When God is with you, can nothing be against you. And I knew it was my time. Judge that. Judge that, baby.
Being one of the most outlandish characters in boxing, Ricardo Mayorga certainly knew how to get into the minds of his opponents.
Not really as bad as he is, but he does have a sharp tongue and a big mouth with it.
And when he dragged Shane Mosley into an unexpected grudge match, karma was the only thing that prevailed by the end.
And it's a knockout. The left hook. It's a knockout. He finally got it.
Brilliant stuff by Shane Mosley.
Shane Mosley, I love you.
Arturo Gatti was one of the most respected and exciting champions in boxing. But it was 6 years prior to his trilogy with Ward where we'd first see him overcome a tough battle in a 6-round war with Wilson Rodriguez.
Down goes Rodriguez. He won't make it up from that. No way. You know you had the stuff in you to do what you did.
I have the heart and I have what it's got to be champion, and I did it. I proved it tonight again.
You sure did.
Before the unfortunate demise of Tommy Morrison's promising career, the young boxer come movie star left behind a big list of heavy one-punch blockbusters that swiftly elevated him into the spotlight.
You're going to be in Rocky 5. Does that make you more nervous than boxing?
You know, as I said before, acting and boxing are two separate things. When I'm in the ring, it's strictly boxing. When I'm out of the ring, it's other things. So.
A move back to more recent times now, where young featherweight prospect Zelfa Barrett pulled it out of the bag in the 8th, after a tricky opponent troubled him all night.
Together, huge left hook there from Zelfa Barrett, and he's put onto the flat of his back there, Donovan.
You won by knockout. You're on fire. You're an exciting talent. You're going to take over Manchester. You're going to win world titles.
In an incredible year of upsets, Kiko Martinez's showdown with Kid Galahad had yet another unexpected fight outcome for the boxing world. After being outboxed for 4 rounds straight by his opponent, Martinez somehow still managed to flip the script at the drop of a hat.
And another one, and this time it is all over. And the reign, the short reign of Kid Galahad as the world featherweight champion is over.
With the current lightweight crop shaping up nicely, Ryan Garcia is the one name that stands out the most when it comes to lightning hand speed, destroying his opponents with shots they don't even see coming.
Oh, and a left hand sends Fonseca down, flat on his back. It's over. There, he's done it again. Ryan Garcia.
Once I was in there, I was like, here we go. Like, it's gonna be something. I'm gonna land something nasty right now.
But they don't come any more powerful than this miniature 135-pound Mike Tyson, as Gervonta Davis proved he was levels above the majority the night he lifted the IBF strap from Jose Pedraza.
Vicious right hand! Pedraza goes down!
With a peach of a right hand in the 7th, Irish veteran of the sport certainly didn't mess about when it came to inflicting damage on his opponents, demonstrating what he was all about in his clash with Carl Daniels.
Double body too. Nice, beautiful right hook.
Carl Daniels hits the canvas.
He said when Andy Lee landed that punch, the lights went out on Broadway, and
brilliant line.
That's going to be on my headstone.
That is a brilliant line.
After Kirkland put it on him from the get-go, Canelo's response only came with one intention. And after the first knockdown started to reveal cracks and vulnerabilities in his opponent, Alvarez soon stepped on the gas to end the night with a serious bang.
Perfect straight right hand, and surely going to stop the fight. What a performance by Canelo Alvarez. Fonte, the one, Davis.
back to boxing's tank now. As we're fully aware, it's been on more than one occasion Gervonta Davis has fired heavy-duty missiles at his opponents, putting them out in devastating fashion.
That's why. Lightning quick power. Sanchez flat on his face, and that's it.
They call me a Mexican Puerto Rican. I take it. Shit, I love Mexico. We all Latinos at the end of the day. We gotta stick together anyway.
And finally, when it comes down to a toe-to-toe style of fighting, Brandon Rios certainly has the heart of a warrior. Though the night he stepped in with Danny Garcia, his defense and chin was clearly outclassed.